So, what's up, booze loving fam? I know it's been a hot minute. I'm not actually even sure how much longer I'm going to be doing these, but today I got home from work and there was an incredibly exciting package waiting for me, something that I've been waiting for a while now. And even though it's been a minute, my excitement is no less, even though I thought it was going to come a while back. So, let's talk about a real badass girl named Marion Eaves. Okay, if you don't know who Marion Eaves is, just stop this video and look her up, because I am somewhat smitten with this woman and her career. She's a chemical engineer. She was the very first female master distiller, post-prohibition. She has done so many super cool things. But the thing that she is currently doing that is the thing that I'm excited about is her program called Eaves Blind. And basically, it's a whiskey subscription that allows subscribers to try samples that have not been tried, that are not available on the market. They're, super top secret, and it's a way to kind of help build your palate. So watching my videos, you probably don't get the sense that I'm a whiskey girl, because I spend a lot of time drinking the innovative stuff, the new items that have just come out or are coming out, to kind of give an idea of what's happening in the industry. But in my personal drinking time, really what I do is I drink a lot of whiskey. And that's kind of where the majority of my passion lies. And most of the people that drink whiskey with me refer to my palate as unique, to say the least. The way that I describe whiskey is a lot like the way I describe literally everything else I taste. I just taste it and then I open my mouth and I say whatever dumb thing it reminds me of. And a lot of the time they're really off the wall things. I don't use professional terms. So basically, knowing the fact that my palate is just super weird, and whiskey is definitely where a lot of my passion in the wine and spirits industry lies, a very close friend nominated me for the Eaves Blind, the hospitality program. Basically, that is a program that is intended for people who either work in the service industry or the retail wine and spirits industry, which is obviously what I do. So he nominated me for it. There were a lot of rules, whoever nominated you also had to work within the industry in some capacity for whatever period of time. You yourself, as the nominee, had to have worked in the industry for a period of time. Anyway, the point is, Buddy nominated me, and she picked me as one of the 50 people that got to be a part of the Eaves Blind program, as the compliments of Marion Eaves. So that is what I have in this box today that I'm very, very, very excited for, and which I just didn't even get ready for this video. I just came home, threw on a t-shirt and said, okay, I'm filming now because I want to unbox this thing. And I wanted to do an unboxing video, which is something I've never done, because most products in the alcohol industry don't really warrant an unboxing, and the ones that do, I cannot afford. So if I do this wrong, I'm so sorry, but I just wanted you all to see what this thing looks like in the event that you yourself ever are interested in building your palate, and maybe you want to do the Eaves Blind program. I believe that in order to participate in the Eaves Blind, you have to be signed up for the year. So that said, it's probably too late for you to get in on this year, but you should also know that there are different levels. So the one that I was nominated for is the top of the line. This is the most elite Eaves Blind that there is. Okay, so I've got my box open right out the gate. We've got some crinkles. I don't know how much you guys care about unboxing, but there's this very inviting and mysterious looking black envelope right on top. It feels very fancy. Okay, so fancy envelope has the oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the Eaves Blind logo, which I think is a really cool logo, and I like it quite a lot. Okay, so the things within the envelope, I'm not actually going to show them, because there's some information on there that is exclusive to members, and she's made it very clear that she doesn't want that information revealed to anyone who is not a member. This little card here is a save the date for the Eaves Blind reveal, which is basically going to be a, from what I understand, is going to be like the reveal of what the whiskeys actually are blended from, because only she knows. And then there's like a little welcome from her. It's like super approachable, because she's just like, yeah, woohoo, it's finally here. Like, it's not like hoity-toity, it's not pretentious. It's just like, I'm excited to do this with you. We're developing, your palate together. And then obviously she says, like, hey, try the whiskeys first. Don't read anything about them, especially her tasting notes, which there's like, so with this subscription, one of the things that you get access to is like a members only page, which that information is on this card, which is why I'm not showing it, because it is for members only. But basically in there, she does talk about what she thinks about the whiskey. So obviously it makes sense to try the whiskeys first and then see the information in that members only page. Anyway, moving on, just like removing crinkle, like look at this thing. Look at it. It's like really, it's like, okay, so you've got your like Eaves Blind here, but the text I think is like super, it's like modern, but it's playful, but it's also kind of like, hey, we serious up in here. But it's like, I don't know, I love it. I love it. There it is. There it is. Mm-mm. Okay. I already feel like I've done this unboxing thing completely incorrectly, because I feel like I didn't give you guys the opportunity to really like see it like as it, oh my goodness, like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so this feels very much like, I don't know, Hitman box. Okay, so first of all, these bottles that these are coming in, like, look at them. They're beautiful. I love them. So we've got 4 different whiskeys. 2 of them are a single barrel. So I've got 2 single barrels. These are 50 milliliters a piece. So these bigger bottles, the 100 milliliters, these ones are blended, single source blend. Look at how official all of these things are to like proof down. Oh my gosh, can you see it? Well, you can't. Oh my gosh, look. Okay, kind of. But what might be the coolest thing in this entire box are these Glencairns. I mean, they are pitch black, like they are opaque. You cannot see through them. But in the bottom there, well, hold on, let me see if I can. Okay, so see it? So it's got her logo, and then it's kind of hard to tell, but it actually says 2021. So these are like, oh, there we go. You can see it that way. So these are completely unique to this year's box. All right, so there it is. There it is, and all of its absolutely beautiful gloriousness. That is the 2021 Mary & Eaves Blind, and this is the first of 4. So I'm gonna have 4 of these all together. So I'm not gonna get into actually drinking the whiskey today because of the fact that I've been working all day and I don't feel like I'm in the mental headspace to do it, nor do I feel like my palate is prepared for tasting through these. But I will probably do some follow-up videos on the actual whiskey itself. And if I will either do that all in like one go, or I might do it in a couple. So there it is. That is the Mary & Eaves Aficionado first blind. So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to get into it. And if this at all excited you, maybe consider looking into it for next year's box. And hey, maybe I'm wrong. Like I could be completely incorrect in what I said earlier and how you have to get in for that year, but I'm pretty sure that that is true. So take that information, do with it what you will. Thanks for watching.